Hi everybody. Sorry about the false start. Here we are. Once again, hi. I am what you call a techno peasant, but fortunately I've got a little bit of assistance here tonight. I'm Brad Fitch. I'm here in my living room at home in Estes Park, Colorado, playing some music on behalf of the Chief Theater in Steamboat Springs. And once again, if you would like to make a donation to the Chief, please find the donate button right there on their page. And we might as well get started. I'm going to start with an original tune, one that I wrote for y'all. Have you sat upon a mountain serenading the dawn as the wind blows through the chorus of that pretty morning song? Have you ever seen the sky so blue it nearly makes you high, with hummingbirds a-dancing and the bluebirds flying by? Well, then come up to the mountains under Colorado skies. Hear the coyotes singing in the meadows way up high, where the water shines like crystal jewels reflecting on the stones. This is Colorado, and this is my home. Have you ever seen a cowboy catch the eye of a girl, getting ready for a bull ride, and he wants for all the world? Just to see him as a champion, he's molded in the sun. After much anticipation, in 8 seconds he's all done. Well, then come up to the mountains under Colorado skies. Hear the coyotes singing in the meadows way up high, where water shines like crystal jewels reflecting on the stones. This is Colorado, and this is my home. Oh, Colorado, wherever I may roam, remember that you'll always be my home. At night after the rodeo, go dancing to the band, sing out in the moonlight of this gloried western land, and lie among the flowers as the stars roll across the sky. Thank God for Colorado and the Rocky Mountain High. And then come up to the mountains under Colorado skies. Hear the coyotes singing in the meadows way up high, where water shines like crystal jewels reflecting on the stones. Oh, this is Colorado, and this is my home. Oh, this is Colorado, and this is my home. Well, all right, everybody. Thanks a lot. And once again, sorry for the false start. Thanks for joining us here for my living room concert for the Chief Theater in Steamboat. Here's a song that was the first title song to the title song to my first solo album, 20. Hard to believe. It was the only song on the album that I didn't write. It was written by my brother, Doug Fitch. But I liked it so much, I named the album after it. This is called Take Me Away. Not long ago, it seems like yesterday, the mountains were my home. I thought I'd always stay sunny days of blue and nights of shining stars. Lately I can't take the sight of city lights and cars. Take me away, far, far away from here. Take me away, oh, bring me home. The mountains are my home, far away from here. Send me on my way, take me home. There were times before, times I'd wish away, up among the peaks, beside a glacial lake, living in the sky. Makes it hard to leave, 'cause the city's got me down, down where I can't breathe. Take me away, far, far away from here. Take me away, just bring me home. The mountains are my home, far away from here. Send me on my way, take me home. To the purple mountains' majesty, if it's even for a day. It's not so very far from here. It's just a world away. Looking out my door, this is what I see. Houses row by row, planned so expertly, but the wind and rock and snow are calling out to me from summits that I know. Where I want to be, take me away, far, far away from here. Take me away, just bring me home. The mountains are my home, far away from here. Send me on my way, take me home. Take me home, oh take me home. All right, I love that song. Well, this next one is one of my favorite songs in the whole world. For the last, gosh, it'll be 8 years, I have played a John Denver tribute concert at the Chief Theater on the weekend nearest to John Denver's passing in October. Well, I expect to be there, hope to be there again this coming October, so I think it's only fitting to play a John Denver song for you. He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to the place he'd never been before. He left yesterday behind him, you might say he was born again. Might say he found the key for every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away, on the road and hanging by a song. But the string's already broken and he doesn't really care. He keeps changing fast and it don't last for long. But the kind of ride on Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it raining fire in the sky. I know he'd be a poor man if he never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High. He climbed the Deidre Mountain, saw silver clouds below, saw everything as far as you can see. And they say that he got crazy once and tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend but kept his memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forests and the streams, seeking grace in every step he takes. His side is turned inside himself to try and understand the serenity of a clear mountain lake. But the kind of ride on Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it raining fire in the sky. The shadow from the starlight is off the river loving by. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Now his life is full of wonder, but his heart still knows so of the simple thing you cannot comprehend. Why they try to tear the mountains down to bring in a couple more people, more scars upon the land. But the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it raining fire in the sky. Talk to God and listen to the casual reply. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it raining fire in the sky. Friends around the campfire and everybody's high. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High. Well, let me tell you a little bit about the Chief Theater, folks. The Chief Theater in downtown Steamboat Springs was opened in 1927, and at that time it was the largest theater in northwest Colorado. It sat over 500 people, had a stage and an orchestra pit. It was the first theater in northwest Colorado to show talkies, movies with sound. Pretty cool. Big wheels keep on turning, carry me on to see my king, singing songs about the Southland. Miss my Bama once again, and I think it's a sin. Well, I heard Mr. Young sing about it, heard old Neil put it down, but I hope Neil Young will remember the Southern Lady Brown anyhow. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. In Russell shows they got the swampers, they've been known to sing a tune or two. Lord, they get me off so much, pick me up when I'm feeling blue. Now how about you? Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. In Birmingham they robbed the governor. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now we all did what we could do. Watergate does not bother me. Does your conscience bother you? Now tell me true. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Woo! Well, there's something you probably weren't expecting, but my sweetheart's a Southern woman, and she had requested that one, so Of course, I'm going to play that. Alrighty, the Chief Theater last year hosted more than 200 events, ranging from rehearsals to meetings to shows, including the Steamboat is Magic Festival, the Songwriter Series, 6 productions of the Chief Players, and that theater is in use more than 325 days a year. So the Chief stays busy. You can help them out paying the electric bill. So thanks for being here, folks. Interesting, on July 5th, 1974, John Prine, a great songwriter who recently passed away from this COVID-19, along with Ramblin' Jack Elliott, performed 2 shows at the Chief Theater, one at 8 p.m. and one at 10 p.m. Tickets were $4. Well, being a John Prine fan as I am, I thought it only right to honor his memory and play one of his songs. So here's a John Prine song for you. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, I went into the kitchen and I died. And I know what a feeling when my soul went through the ceiling, and I'm up into heaven I did rise. When I got there they did say, well, it happened this way. You slipped upon the floor and you hit your head. And all the angels say that just before you passed away, these are the very last words that you said. Oh, please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. For my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Give my feet to the footloose, the careless and the free. Give my knees to the needy, don't you pull that stuff on me. Venus de Milo can have my arms, look, I've got your nose. Sell my heart to the junk man, but give my love to Rose. And please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. Rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Put my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Ah! Send my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Put my socks in a cedar box, just get them out of here. Hand me down my walking cane, it's a sin to tell a lie. So send my mouth way down south and kiss my ass goodbye. Just please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. Rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Put my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. So there's a John Prine favorite for you. John Prine will be remembered by many for his fantastic songs. One of the performing artists who first discovered John Prine's songs and started recording them on his albums was none other than John Denver. And John helped to put John Prine on the map by recording 3 or 4 of his songs. I wish he had recorded one of mine, but aw shucks. Speaking of John, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, buckaroos and buckarettes, saddle pals near and far, I invite you to sing along on this John Denver tune. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, broken like a breeze. Country roads take me home. place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. My rich lady, stranger to good water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Then driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, everybody now. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, oh mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads, I'll take me home. Down country roads. Oh, that's a goodie. That's a goodie. Well, I hope you're enjoying the music. I'm sure enjoying playing for you. I have a new album out that was just released a week or so ago. You can find it on my website, which is cowboybrad.com. Also, I'm on Facebook at Cowboy Brad, so look me up. I mention that just because this next song, which is another original, appears in a new recording on that album. This is a song for us all, anyway, all of us who live on planet Earth, and it's called We Live in Paradise. We live in paradise, mountains reaching up to the sky, raging fire down deep inside. This is where we abide. Cool rivers running through the land, gentle breezes through the Aspen stand. See our smiles and understand we live in paradise. There's a meadow in the mountains hidden by the trees, where the elk are often grazing in the summer breeze. Wildflowers bloom beneath the sky so blue. I'd never know this place if it weren't for you. Up among the rocks the bears are sleeping in, listening to Mother Nature's sacred hymn. Far above the traffic and the city lights, they live in paradise. We live in paradise, mountains reaching up to the sky, a raging fire down deep inside. This is where we abide, with cool rivers running through the land, gentle breezes through the aspen stand. See our smiles and you'll know why we live in paradise. So let me tell you now how you have touched me deep, with the places you've shown me on the mountain steep. The place is never spoiled by the road and wheel. The houses and construction, concrete, glass, and steel. I'm full thankful for the cliffs so very hard to climb. They have kept the place appear throughout all time. Far above the traffic and the city life, they look like paradise. We live in paradise, mountains reaching up to the sky, raging fire down deep inside. This is where we abide, with cool rivers running through the land, or ocean breezes blowing across the sand. See our smiles and understand you live in paradise. See our smiles and you'll know why we live in paradise. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me switch guitars here for this next one. Alrighty, here's one of my favorites, and I just have to play a cowboy song. It just wouldn't be right to not play a cowboy song. So sing along, helps you sleep better tonight. Cowboys ain't easy to love, and they're hard to hold. And they'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him and you don't die young, you'll probably just ride away. So mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Oh mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay at home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys like smoky old coolers, clear mountain mornings, and little warm puppies, children and girls of the night. Then you don't know him, won't like him, then you do. Sometimes don't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different. But his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Even with someone they love. Young lady. Well, I don't play a lot of love songs unless I'm playing a John Denver song, and you know, he was the master songwriter, and this was his biggest selling song of his career. So if you happen to be with a loved one tonight, friends, this is your opportunity to sit a little closer and hold hands. This is called Annie's Song. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. Oh, come let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come let me love you. Come love me again. Let me give my life to you. Come let me love you. Come love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. Did anybody just fall in love again? I hope so. Well, I'm going to do one more of my own songs here. And this song was begun as a poem written by my mother, Marilyn. And she wrote it a couple of days after the July 31st, 1976 big Thompson Canyon flood, in which nearly 150 people lost their lives. Well, I was doing an album a few years ago looking for some material, and I found that poem, put it to music. And so this is the big Thompson Canyon flood, always sung in memory of all those folks who lost so much on the eve of Colorado's centennial, 1976. It was on the 100th birthday of the Colorado state, a day long remembered many came to celebrate. The old big Thompson Canyon was filled with happy guests, residents and tourists, some just stopped to let to rest. And the rain came that night and it wouldn't stop, and the river filled to the very top, until it overflowed with the raging flood, and the canyon cried that the life and blood, oh, it was then the giant wave plunging from the top, washed away the road, swept through homes and shops. Rescue teams were searching, they were working day and night, trying to bring survivors from that devastated site. 'Cause the rain came that night and it wouldn't stop, and the river filled to the very top until it overflowed with the raging flood, and the canyon cried, death and life and blood. Oh, on that tragic July evening, a brave hero gave his life. State Patrolman Purdy died so others could survive. He headed up the canyon, leaving loved ones lower ground, alone in his patrol car, warning everyone he found. 'Cause the rain came that night, and it wouldn't stop, and the river filled to the very top, until it overflowed with the raging flood, and the canyon cried, death and life and blood. Oh, well, it looked like Mother Nature claimed the canyon as her own, wanted her big Thompson Canyon so she could back what she'd loaned. Now we know her mighty power can bring us joy or fear. Let's all pray that she'll stay peaceful another 1,000 years. 'Cause the rain came that night and it wouldn't stop, and the river filled to the very top until it overflowed with the raging flood, and the canyon cried with death and life and blood. All right. Well, thank you, friends. I'm going to reach over and grab yet another guitar. One moment, please. All righty. And now for something completely different. Come down off your throne and leave your body at home. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so long. Somebody holds the key, and I'm near the end, and I ain't got too much time, but I'm wasted and can't find my way home. Come down off your throne and leave your body at home. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so long. Somebody holds the key, and I'm near the end, and I ain't got too much time, but I'm wasted can't find my way home. Ooh, ooh, can't find my way home. Ooh, ooh, can't find my way home. And speaking of home, I know a lot of us have been spending a lot of time at home. And I want to thank you all once again for being here to join me for this evening of music from my living room. Again, I'm here at my home in Estes Park, Colorado. But we are doing this to bring attention to the Chief Theater in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Steamboat's about 92 miles away from where I live, but the Chief Theater is a wonderful theater there, an example for any community. So anyway, thank you, Chief Theater. Feel free to make a donation. And again, my name's Brad Fitch. You can call me Cowboy Brad.
.com.
Thank you, because cowboybrad.com is my website. Again, I'm on Facebook at Cowboy Brad. I'm going to do one more song with y'all. Thank you. May you all be well and happy. Let's hope that this situation passes into memory before long. I'm going to finish up with a John Denver song. There's a storm across the valley. The clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. It's the whining of his wheels that makes you colder. And he's an hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky. And 10 days on the road are nearly gone. There's a fire softly burning and supper's on the stove. But it's the light in your eyes that makes him warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes it's so far, feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Well, there's all the news to tell him. How'd you spend your time? And what's the latest thing the neighbors say? And your mother called last Friday. Sunshine made her cry. You felt the baby move just yesterday. Oh, hey, it's good to be back home again. You know it is. Sometimes it's so far, feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. And all the times that I can lay this tired old body down and feel your fingers feather soft upon me. The kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way, the happiness that living with you brings me. And it's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's the little things that make a house a home. like a fire softly burning and supper on the stove, and the light in your eyes that makes me warm. Oh, hey, it's good to be back home again. Yes, it is. Sometimes this so far feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Oh, hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend of mine. And hey, it's good to be back home again. Oh, I said, hey, it's so good to be back home again. Thanks, everybody. Good night, sleep well, be healthy, socially distance yourselves, and we'll see you online.